and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chloe. I hope you're having a good morning, evening or afternoon. Now today we're doing something a bit different, a bit personal to me. It's quite a personal story. Hopefully it will be a good thing as well. I have this massive box in front of me that I am going to be unboxing and showing you what I got in here, and there's a story behind what this is. So before I open the box, I just want to share with you my story. If you just want to see the unboxing, I totally understand, and I'll put up somewhere here the number to skip to so you can see the actual unboxing. But if you're staying around to hear my story, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy. The reason why I have got this box is because recently I underwent a examination type situation where they actually diagnosed me with a learning difficulty, and I just want to share my story about my learning difficulty and how at 19 I only just found out what I have. To start the story, I just want to let you know I have dyslexia, which is why I got the box. This is all my stuff that I'm going to need to support me through my university degree, through anything academic basically that is out there, and it's been very, very kindly sourced. And this is also no way me bragging that I've got all this new technology and it's this crazy thing that people might see. I did have to pay money towards this. Yes, it was at a reduced price, but I still had to pay my own money. Just want to tell you my story on how I found out I was dyslexic and what kind of happened. So from very young, I have always struggled academically. I was never a high achiever. I just passed everything. I came out, I was always middle set, everything was quite normal. My dad were very helpful and supportive, and they always got me tutors and everything that I needed for me to pass my SATs, my GCSEs and my A-levels. When I got to secondary school, I actually lost my SAT results and I was put into bottom set for everything. And it's no one's fault. After a year, they started obviously moving everyone around. You started getting exam results, and I started to go to the middle set or the top set in some subjects, and I stayed in the bottom set for others. This was really, really fine. It didn't affect me at all. I understood and I knew. When it came closer to my GCSEs, people started realising that I wasn't picking things up as easily. I wasn't understanding what was being said to me. I couldn't comprehend sometimes the questions that were put out to me. I would take a task on in a very different way. I did have some people say, I think you're dyslexic, and I had some people say, no you're not, you just don't get it. And when you're quite young and you're doing your GCSEs, and for me I wanted to do well, it became quite a struggle because you started to stress yourself out about everything. I was stressed out about my exams. I was sat at home revising all the time, as well as all my dancing that I did, and it became quite hard to balance it all, and it really affected my health and my mental health quite badly. I passed my GCSEs, I got A to C's, I did 9 or 10 GCSEs in various subjects, and I was really, really proud of myself, and I was really happy with my results. And I then went on to do A-levels. I stayed at my school, and I took business, textiles and sociology, so again they were very different subjects. As I went through A-levels again, I did decide to do my DDI in TAP and Modern in the ISTD syllabus, which, for those of you who don't understand that, it's basically my teaching qualification for my TAP and Modern under a certain syllabus, just like in schools and stuff where you have AQA. I decided to do that as well, so I started missing classes on a Monday in order to do that, which I am now obviously very grateful for. But I found that during A-levels it made it so much harder for me to catch up with work, to understand what was being said. And A-levels are hard. They're known to be a lot harder, so it became a real big struggle again. Throughout A-levels, again, I was told, you don't understand. You're just not getting it. It will just come to you one day. I was always told, this is the grade you're going to get. You're going to get a D or you're going to get a C. And it was like, okay, and started to accept that, and I was accepting. I was like, okay, I'm not good enough for A levels. I'm gonna get what I get, and that's gonna be it. And I spent a long time trying to process that and trying to understand why someone who wasn't putting in as much work as I was getting better results. Like, I didn't understand why I was doing an hour, 2 hours every night extra. I was going into class with lower grades, and it really did struggle, and I paid on my mental health even more. I did my A levels, I came out, I got 3 C's, and I could not be prouder. I then started at my university, and they have been super supportive, and I turned around and I said, look, I've been told for years now that I might be dyslexic or I might not, and I want to know. So I did a test, and it was a very small online test, and came back saying, you might be dyslexic. And I went to my student support and I said, look, this is the result. And again, all these thoughts came flooding back. Am I just stupid? Am I just thick? Eventually I built up the courage to pay for the money to get my actual screening done. It's a dyslexic screening. It takes 4 hours to do, which is a long, long time. I went through lots and lots of different tests. I was told that this would be a waste of money by quite a few people, that if it came back and it said, you do not have dyslexia, then I would have spent, I think it was like £300 or something. I would have spent it down the drain. I was already a university student trying to pay for rent and all these other things, so this £300 was a lot of money to be spending on something that might not have come. I had my dyslexia screening. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say, so I'm not going to say very much. You have, you know, like your maths, your English, they test you on all your different abilities, and I just want to put it out there now because I think it's so important. I'm 19 years of age and I've just found out I'm dyslexic, and that's, I mean, it's such a relief, but that is a crazy thought to think maybe through my GCSEs and maybe through my A levels I might have got a slightly higher grade than what I did. Now, I'm very pleased with my grade, so I really don't mind. I want to put this message out massively because I want those who, you're year 10, you're year 12, you're in a university degree and you just don't understand what's going on, or you really are trying hard with all your homework, your coursework and everything else, but you just don't understand. I want to put it out there now that it's not a waste of money. It really is not a waste of money. If you feel like you're struggling and you feel like this is something that would benefit you, please, please, please get on it now. I'm going to try and put in some sort of links down below if I can find any. Best thing to do is talk to your student support, talk to someone who can advise you through this. But something that's really touched me, I feel a bit welled up. What I've learned, being dyslexic, being dyspraxic, anything like that, you're unique. You think in different ways. Really, really not a problem if you think differently. So if you are struggling, please go get a screening. And thank you for listening to my what turned into a TED Talk. Some of those people that are dyslexic who have done really well in their life is Richard Branson, Tom Cruise, famous actor, Walt Disney was dyslexic, and lastly Albert Einstein. Anyway, moving on, let's get into unboxing my dyslexic equipment. Let's get into it. Here we go. So everyone will get different equipment. I'm not saying this is the equipment you will get, and you do have to pay towards your equipment, but this is what they have said that would be best for me. So it's to fit you as an individual, which is amazing. First up is, so this is a digital voice recorder. One of the things that they found with me is I drift very easily in lectures and stuff. My attention span isn't as good as it should be, which they actually wanted to get tested further. If you upgrade some of the equipment, it does cost more. So my equipment was upgraded, so it did cost me more. And I'll tell you why when it comes to it. Microphone, it records all your lectures, it records what you're saying when you're saying it. Set it to lectures or like one-to-one interviews and stuff like that. You can play it back. So that's the first thing. A lot of them are wired, so I'm very sorry. A microphone? Did I know I was getting a microphone? I'll check it all afterwards. Oh yeah. Well, this is very intriguing. I didn't even know I was getting a microphone. But I have a microphone! Dawdling. Okay, some of these are really boring. Like, that's just a black... This is actually quite cool. It's like a black iPhone plug. Probably not iPhone. Black plug. Ooh. This has got... This is so funny. It's got batteries on the outside of it. It's like two... So I've got 2 rechargeable batteries. And they're like sellotaped to the outside. So these are my headphones. I do have headphones. I do have other headphones that I do tend to use more often. But these are your very box standard ones. Oh, they have a microphone and everything. Maybe I should become a gamer. I did not expect half of this, so this is really cool. Then we've got, they gave me a case for my laptop. I did get a new laptop, which I will show you in a second. But yeah, this is just a very box standard case for a laptop. So, story behind this laptop very quickly. It's like story time 24/7 with me. My old laptop, which is what I've been using for editing and everything and uni, has to be on charge 24/7. The battery no longer works in it. Some of the plugs no longer work in it. 4 years old to me, but I don't think it was a new edition when I got it. I think it was a couple of years old before that. So it's quite an old laptop. It's done really well, but I need something that's lighter because it's very heavy. I need something that's a little bit more reliable, that will hold charge. I love my laptop. It's been a great 4 years with it. I won't be getting rid of it immediately because my old laptop has a CD port. I know, very old, I'm sorry, but it's how I downloaded my music for teaching, so obviously for the moment that's going to stay on that. But I did get a new laptop. Now this was upgraded, so I just want to put it out there. I did have to pay for the laptop extra. If I wanted the one that they could give me, it was like you paid £200. Thank you. You paid £200 for all of this equipment. I upgraded my laptop, so I had to pay more. I wanted one that was going to last a little bit longer. I spent days on end reviewing every single laptop that was out there, what ones they were offering me, which ones would be best suited for me, which ones were better to carry. I upgraded my laptop. So obviously, as you do, you get your charger, you get your lead, which is falling on my lap. You get your lead, standard, and then this is my new laptop. Is this gonna be a satisfying thing? I don't know how satisfying that was, or how much you could see. This is my new laptop. Now, right, so it might look like I didn't get a lot for my support. What you get is you get a lot of software on your laptop. So that is what's all now being put into here. This is so exciting. I don't recommend, like, obviously going out and just buying one. I mean, if you can afford it, do it. But I would never go out and buy one. This obviously was discounted, so I did get it. I'll insert a clip of the technology that you get on it. Like, some of the things I got were Grammarly, obviously Microsoft Mind View, so you can make mind maps really easily. I'm going to insert the clip here now of the software that I've got on my laptop. Just want to quickly show you 2 of the softwares. I do have other softwares as well on here, but I just thought these 2 would be interesting as they are something a bit different. This is the Mind Map, or the Mind View. So as you can see, it basically does loads of different ones. You got different kind of projects and stuff you can do with it. And then the mind map here. There we go. Here is the mind map, and basically it's very obvious. We've done a mind map before, so you'll know how to do that. This is now Zotori, which I'm not actually sure what it does. Let's find out. Oh, so this is good if you're a university student. This helps you cite references and kind of collect
information, organise your work a bit easier.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it might have been a bit long-winded with the whole story at the beginning. I feel like it's very important to get that out there, that I'm not obviously in any shape or form bragging. I did obviously have to pay for this, and I want to send a strong message across to those of you who do feel like you might be dyslexic, dyspraxic, anything like that. And go get some support, go seek advice, and get the equipment you need to help you. It might not be a new shiny laptop, but at the end of the day, if it means that you're going to get better results in your exams, you're going to get better results in your classes, you're going to do better and you're going to feel better, then go do it. So please go check it out, please go have a look. Thank you so much for the support and the growth and the love already on this channel. It's been amazing and I've really enjoyed doing everything I've done so far. And I will hopefully see you soon in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I will see you very soon. I'm hoping to now post twice a week. And enjoy!